Okay, hello Freedom Fighters. So today I want to do a pick a card reading. So this will be pile 1, pile 2, pile 3. So you can pick Triceratops, nail polish. It's so funny because like I got to push to really grab this. I was like, okay. And then fidget spinner. Alright, so you can take a moment, meditate, or use a number generator to choose pile 1, pile 2, or pile 3. Okay, and I am going to start with pile 1. What do you need to know right now? Oh, okay, so somebody's really threatened by your power. This is definitely a bully. Yeah. For someone to be, cruel like that, you're not getting the love back that you give from this person. And they're threatened by your uniqueness. So that's why they're feeling some type of way. They're a hater, to be pretty blunt, but know that you are enough, because my power lies in my peaceful presence. Yeah, this person, it definitely is like, mean girl energy. Or they're like, oh, I was just joking. Or like, oh, why are you getting so hyped up? Because this is standing out heavy. And because look at that, it's beautiful. You see all that, and then in the distance, it looks like shapes of people. But they see this light above you, and that you are the light. They've seen how resilient you are, and they feel threatened by that because they feel they aren't capable of doing that, so they attack that in others. And basically it's just they don't want to do the work because it's hard work. It's not easy. You have to be very brave to be working on yourself like this, and you got to where you are because of that. You worked on yourself. You didn't give up on yourself. You pushed through. Like push through the mud. And you let the world see you. And that's why with you celebrating your uniqueness, they see it as a threat. Because they see you as this peaceful person. Just your presence. They feel threatened by your presence. So that's why they're going out of their way to put you down, because they don't like that you are the fighter. You got through it and you keep working on it. Yeah, and keep doing it and distance yourself from anybody like this. And yeah, sometimes there are people that we have to stay in contact with for whatever your situation may be. But do your best to have healthy boundaries. Like, if you don't have to have conversations with this person or whatever, don't. Like, distance yourself as much as you can for your situation. But yeah, keep reminding yourself of the beauty in you. You earned it. You earned what you have, the gifts you have. It came out more precise, more exact. I'm seeing like a dart, like hitting bullseye. Yeah. Don't let this person with a stick up their ass try to bring you down. Alright, so that's what I have for pile 1. And I'm going to move on to pile 2, which was the nail polish. Oh. Oh, okay. Oh, so this, I like this. So with this good connection, like this healthy connection that is here to help you through, your awakening. Ascension is brutal. Think of it as like strong growing pains. Now, let me read this. Today I consciously choose to think loving thoughts, take compassionate actions, and bring forth peaceful energy. And with the Six of Cups here, it always makes me think of like compassion. And I said like there's somebody, like a connection that's comforting. Like this, listen to suitable guidance. The wayfarer knows the course. So it's like I see you as this person, and you see this person's not wearing clothes, right? So they're open, they're vulnerable, they're exposed, and that's strongly connected to awakening. It's funny because she's pointing, her arm's pointing there, and she's pointing to somewhere else where it looks like in the cosmos, like this beautiful combination of colors, right? So it's like you could be focused on what triggered your awakening, right? Which usually it is a not so fun event, pretty much. Right? It could be like a really bad breakup. Like for example, my first like ascension was like in 2019, right? And I had a really bad breakup that I was so close to being homeless. And it was intense. But there were lessons that I really had to learn. And unfortunately, I learned it the hard way. And yeah, I kept focusing on what triggered the ascension. I was like, oh my God, like this happened. Like, if only like that didn't happen, life would be smoother. And you're thinking about all these thoughts. It's like you want to think of the loving thoughts, right? But this loving person as like a mentor, I see this as like a mentor. They've been through this already. And they're speaking from a place of experience, of wisdom. Like, look, you can't keep focusing on what, what triggered it. You have to move on. And yes, it is so much easier said than done. And, this person, it's like perfect because this person is like the type of person you need as like, what's the word? I'm feeling like very motherly energy, like a parental energy, but I am mainly feeling a feminine energy. But I really like this a lot. Like, even though, yeah, it's not fun, but looking at the bigger picture, there is so much that's gonna come from this, and you gotta focus on that. Keeping your thoughts as loving as possible. Know that so much good is gonna come from this. Alright? Okay, now I'm gonna move on to. Let me adjust this. Okay, if you chose the fidget thing. Okay. I had a feeling. Okay, so while I was shuffling, right? And I knew. Okay. So while I was shuffling the tarot deck, this pile took forever for it to fly out. Because I was only going to pick out what card would fly out, not just me picking, right? And the first two piles, it came out quick. This pile, I just have to keep going, like shuffling. I was like, what the hell? And I was feeling like this resistance. And yeah, the Hermit came out. And I was like, okay. And actually flipped, and I saw it. Like the first two I didn't see, but this I did see. And wow, this is definitely growing pains. Okay. Let me read this. I see grace and possibilities in all life's challenges. You know, there is a lot of growing pain energy in the air. And let me read it. Enemy in the dark, turn to your inner child for help. And the dragon spirit here, I think they said in Korean folklore, it's like the big head and the small tail. It's like starting off big and then slowly like tapering off. It's like, no, you want a steady flow of it. Don't just start big and then slowly like, it's like, oh, okay, like I'll do this now. And it's like, you know, the effort starts tapering, like going down. But yeah, this and this stand out strongly. And you see her standing by herself and her hand at the light. And this person's doing the same thing, holding the light. Know that you have that light within you to navigate through this. You know, this is major growth. And yes, it doesn't feel good, but just like I said with the other pile, you know, there's so much good that's going to come from this. See it as like, what is going to come from this? Like the possibilities in this challenge of this person that is trying to bring me down, you know, and don't try to like go off the deep end. It's like, no, try to have a steady flow of things. Don't, it's so much harder said than done, but try not to overthink things. Because with the Hermit, if it's like, you know, negative side, it's going to be someone that's like paranoid, and we don't want that. We want to focus on what's the good. And yes, this isn't fun, but know that your higher self, spirit, they're gonna have you, like things are happening so it could ignite the fire in you so you can see things better. And taking that time to be with yourself, to have that spiritual mastery, soul searching. So that way, with this, it's like, don't put all your eggs in one basket, you know? And also what I'm seeing is like, say for example, you bought like a pack of meat or something, like a big pack. It's like cooking all of it and then like slowly eating it throughout the week, when it's just better to cook some at one time and then some at another time instead of cooking all at once. Like you're not having a big party, you know, if that makes sense. But yeah, know that spirit will help you through this, and spirit's wanting you to go within yourself so you can learn instead of trying to always go to somebody else to help you through it, to help heal your codependence is what I'm getting from this. Yeah. And know that from this challenge, you're going to be so much stronger. Alright? Okay, so that's all I have. And I think I'm going to do some more pick-a-card readings here and there. So that way, you know, people could pick their own stuff. But, yeah. So, you know, as always, subscribe, like, share the video with like-minded people. Also, I am open for readings. All the information will be in the description. And, yeah. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.